Hey everybody, welcome to the next episode of the Strand Tennis Center podcast, filled with tips, advice, tennis, not tennis, just life advice too, whatever you need. Like it on YouTube, share it on the podcast as well. Thank you.
Should we talk about Nadal rehabbing?
Oh yeah, he
What?
posted a video yesterday on
What?
Instagram.
What?
He posted a video yesterday on Instagram.
Okay.
I don't really know what he was talking about.
Let's
I don't know if
see.
he was like retiring or like.
He tenido miedo de denunciar las cosas porque al final es un año sin competir y es una operación de cadera. Pero lo que más me preocupa no es la cadera, ¿no? Sino es todo lo demás. Creo que estoy preparado y confío y espero que las cosas vayan bien y que me dé la oportunidad de poder disfrutar en la pista otra vez. Al final es mucho tiempo, con lo cual espero, lo primero, pues sentir otra vez esos nervios, esa ilusión, esos miedos, esas dudas. Y espero de mí no esperar nada. Esta es la verdad, ¿no? Tener la capacidad de no exigirme lo que me he exigido durante toda mi carrera, ¿no? Al final creo que estoy en una época diferente, en una situación y en un terreno inexplorado, con lo cual uno tiene interiorizado lo que ha hecho durante toda su vida, ¿no? Que es exigirse el máximo, ¿no? Y ahora mismo lo que espero realmente es ser capaz de no hacerlo, ¿no? De no exigirme el máximo, ¿no? De aceptar que las cosas van a ser muy difíciles al comienzo y darme el tiempo necesario y perdonarme que las cosas vayan mal al comienzo, que es una posibilidad muy grande, pero saber que puede haber un futuro no muy lejano en que las cosas pueden cambiar si mantengo la ilusión y el espíritu de trabajo y el físico me responde sin ninguna duda.
So wait it looks. Keep fighting, some big numbers, but you have the biggest soul. We will be with you no matter the results because it looks like he's just saying he's struggling with his rehab. Having you back on our tour means everything to the fans, everything else. We can't wait to see you happy now. Okay, let's talk about it. I'm just curious. All right, are we on?
Yes, sir.
Everybody, welcome to the Strand Tennis Center podcast. I want to do something topical. If everybody saw the Nadal video, I'm looking at it here. These are tough situations, right? I think Federer tried to rehab too, and I think the only reason why he retired really was that knee would not stop swelling. Like he tried a few procedures, didn't work. It looks like by this video with his hip, and Nadal is kind of struggling with coming back. I think I saw another video of him practicing. I don't know, Santi. What do you do in these situations? These guys are warriors. They're nuts. They have to feel like, I guess, when you're in your 30s, you're still really young mentally, right? I mean, in
Yeah.
other words, you're older, but you still have a lot of fire in you, right? You still do
Yeah.
when you're 50, right? I mean, whatever, but I don't know. What do you think? You think he's going to... It looks like he's struggling with his rehab, and it's difficult, and he can't
Right.
and he can't push himself as much, or he said,
I feel like his body's breaking down, you know, like so much wear and tear over the years.
Yeah.
I feel like he's trying to keep going, but it's like his body doesn't want him to get hurt even more. But
Well,
he mentally thinks he can keep going, but I feel like physically it's
Well, especially him.
hindering.
Like, he was really hard on his body. Like, he was like
Yeah.
a linebacker playing tennis.
he was jacked.
Federer, you figure, like, he just float around and
Yeah.
play forever. I mean, he was older. He is, 3 or 4 years older than Nadal. But, yeah, he's jacked, big guy, muscular, right? If I had my instincts, I would just not play anymore. Because to
Yeah.
me, it's very easy for me because it's very objective. It looks like he's going to be in a lot of pain the rest of his life. He's had more injuries than, the foot injury. They thought he was never going to play again, the knees, and, like, I
Mhm.
think he should hang it up. And that's easy for me to say.
Right.
Because when you're surrounded by thousands of people in tournaments and you're like a god, that's hard to let go of. That's a drug.
Yeah.
If I had my instincts, I would say he's probably going to play a very limited schedule. And when he
Yeah.
goes out there and if he goes out there and he doesn't perform well, he's going to quit immediately. Because these guys
Yeah.
are so competitive. He goes out there and is like marginal, it's going to be over that week.
Yeah.
Because he needs to be like McEnroe was when he wasn't one in the world anymore. It's just like, I can't do this, screw it.
Yeah.
That's what I think. That's going to be the biggest test when he goes out there because he's going to give it a shot. But I think if he goes out there and it looks embarrassing or he can't perform, then he'll hang it up right away. Those guys, they hang it up immediately.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you have any other thoughts on it.
I mean, do you think he's going to be like those guys that do the exhibition matches and then you can come and watch them play for fun? Like
After he retires?
like they play doubles and then they joke around and run around. They got like a microphone
Federer's
on
making
their
more
face.
money traveling around
Yeah.
now, it seems like. Just doing events, not even playing. Like
Exactly.
Just appearances.
People want to meet you, like now that you're going to almost be retired, like people still want to meet you. A lot of people's idols,
He's going to make so much money, Nadal. Are
Yeah.
you kidding me? That's not what it's about. Like maybe he'll do an exhibition for fun and do stuff like that, but we're talking about competing at like the
He's not
highest
gonna-
level.
There's no
I
chance.
just don't think it's going to happen. But
yeah.
look, I do think he's going to try, and I don't
Yeah.
think he's going to play the whole season. I always said these guys were so great. Why don't they do a part-time thing? Like Nadal wins on clay all the time. It's not as
Just
hard
do
on his
clay,
body.
only
Why don't you
clay.
play 4 clay events every year?
I feel like it's not the same.
Yeah,
You
it's
want to
not the
conquer
same.
everything.
I thought Federer would play the grass and play it twice, but I
Yeah.
guess they just once you're out of it, you're out of it. You can't be these guys are so competitive. They can't be part-time players.
No.
So, I think this is my prediction with Nadal. He's a beast. The guy's got great work ethic. I think he's going to try. He's got such standards, like he kind of said in his video, and he's kind of leading people to believe, like, I have huge high standards. If he doesn't meet those high standards, it's over. And I don't think he's going to, and I think he's going to retire probably right in January or February if he doesn't have a good doesn't have a good result. Goes down to Australia, which he never has a good result, but if he loses in the first round or the second round,
Yeah.
I don't know. What
I agree.
okay.
Yeah. I wouldn't even want me like. I mean, I don't know that type of fame, but I feel like I could make so much more if it's off of sponsorship deals and doing commercials and talking about and going like. Even doing like commenting while you're at the U.S. Open, like all the other old pros do.
Nice shot. That's good. That was close, right past my head. Something.
Yeah, I saw that one. But yeah, I feel like but for them, it's like you want to dominate. They want to dominate. He doesn't want to see Djokovic at the top. You know what I mean?
I definitely
Maybe it's like
don't
a
think it's
rivalry
about
thing.
money. Like
It's not
the
about money. They
money's
have
at-
enough money. They
Like
don't
we were
care
saying,
about
they
money.
can make a bunch of money doing this. He's not even thinking of that. He's like, listen, I've got this window. Can I win one more of these slams?
Yeah.
The guys, it's a drug. They want to win
Yeah.
one more slam, son.
Yeah.
They want to put their hands up. They want to win. To me, maybe he won't even play until the French Open and give it a shot.
Yeah.
Right?
That's what I would
Maybe
do.
play one tune-up.
Yeah.
Even if he sucks at it, maybe play the French
Yeah.
and give it a shot. If he loses at the French, then it's because he never loses at the French, right?
Right. He has to make it at least to the quarters or semis
Yeah.
or something. Yeah.
But if he loses in the quarters, I think he still retires. Him losing in the quarters, he's lost one match, right? But he lost 2. He lost one to Soderling and lost one to Nadal.
Yeah.
2015 was one to Djokovic.
Yeah.
He lost, and then Soderling lost in 2009 because that's when Federer won it.
Mm.
Thank God for Soderling. Federer got one in there.
Mm.
So we'll do some topical stuff like this. Why don't we?
Thing so we can so we know that we're of this era and we're discussing but it's the off season right now anyways. What do you think about that? Off season is December 5th. Should there be a longer off season? Right now, really they only have until Christmas because they got to get to Australia before the New Year. You'll see them all out there at the New Year. They're in Australia because they got to acclimatize. They play 2 tournaments before the Australian Open's like January 15th, 16th. I think the season's too long. I think they should be done. But the problem is it's money. These tournaments want money. That's the problem. So, anyways. That's it, son. Thanks, guys. Take care. Hey, everybody. Hope you like the podcast. Please share it with your friends. Anybody that you know, anybody that's into tennis, anybody that's into bettering themselves, share it.